Hi there, everybody. Welcome to another album review. My name is Christian Eschbach. Hey there, everyone. All right, so this one is brought to you by the fact that I found it on clearance for $3. Monster Magnet Powertrip. Band that I've always appreciated but never got into. Don't have a good reason for it, and I really should have after listening to this album. So I went and double checked because I wasn't totally sure on this, but this album did actually have 4 singles off of it. Two of those singles are two of my more favorite songs on this album. The other 2 singles, I don't. Actually, 3 of the singles I really enjoy. One I'm so about. And then there's a couple other ones that I really just kind of dig. So we got Crop Circle, which opens up the album. All right tune, I guess. I don't mind it. Gets the album going. A little bit different. Then we go into Power Trip. Power Trip is one of the singles. I'm not sure why this one was released as a single. The other 3 were definitely great choices for singles, but there are other songs I would have rather have been a single besides that one. Then we got Space Lord. Now this is a song that almost anybody who knows Monster Magnet knows them for this song, and that's the Space Lord, mother. Love this song. Still love this song to this day. I had to go do a check because I thought buying the album would mean that I would have a version that wouldn't sound like the censored version that I always heard on the radio. That's not the case. I actually had to go do a little research on this one. There is no. Okay. There is no 100% official release of an uncensored version where you can clearly hear Space Lord motherfucker. Instead, like there is one way to get it. I checked. There's like a 7-inch maxi single that came out or was part of the greatest hits package on a very specific version of the disc or something like that. That's the only way apparently there is to get the uncensored version of it. So that was interesting to learn while going through here. The whole way around, I like the song. That's followed up by Temple of Your Dreams, which also was one of the singles. So basically, tracks 2, 3, and 4, there you go, 3 of the 4 singles done and out of the way right away. Temple of Your Dreams, I thought was a really good tune. Of the 4 singles, it would be third on my list. I'm not sure Space Lord or the song that we're going to get to eventually would be number 1. Bummer is a decent tune. For a song that's listed as 7 minutes and 35 seconds, it goes by pretty quick for the most part. My German is not great, which is hilarious considering my background. Baby Götterdämmerung. I hope I said that close to right. This song, man, this one surprised the hell out of me, man. I really kind of dug on this one. And I really wish I had lyrics here so I could tell you exactly why this is the one that I dig on so much. All right, so I am a comic book fan. Love my Marvel specifically. And any song where they can find a way to slip MODOK in, I'm cool with it, man. And this is before MODOK was a dick. Thanks, Ant-Man and Wasp. And before he was the joke that Oswald Patton does of him, he was a big floating head, was silly enough that way, but, was a formidable person to consider. And I really love this song and what it kind of gets into with the lyrical content and whatnot. It really, like, as a comic book fan, really sucks me in. And as a comic book fan, this automatically kind of, like, with the music and everything going on, really becomes one of my favorite songs on this album. Nineteen Witches is pretty decent. Third Eye Landslide I enjoy. Then we get to the only song on this album that potentially ranks higher than Space Lord for me, and that is See You in Hell. Oh my god, man. I so dig this one. See You in Hell just has me totally like want to floor it in the car while I'm going. I don't, but I want to floor it in the car while I'm going. And you know, you just get a good cruise going on that one, man. It's just a great tune. And I'm trying to look for. Oh, okay. So the special noting on this is just it was mixed by a different person. There's a few songs on here that have different notation for stuff like that. But See You in Hell, man, that is a great song, man. And this is one of those classic, man. I'll just see you in hell kind of lines. I absolutely love it that way. Um, Captain Jack Harkness, if you are a Doctor Who or Torchwood fan, you know, it's always see you in hell. Well, this would have been before that, you know, so this is before that got famous. This is before Captain Jack was even a character, you know, so it's really cool to hear something like that going back that far, kind of thing. Tractor. Tractor's a fun song. I really enjoy Tractor. It's got some fun to the lyrics. Atomic Clock. That one's not too bad. Goliath and the Vampires. Oh my god, this was awesome. And I'm gonna be completely honest. There's a huge part of me that really wishes Goliath and the Vampires had been the last song on the album. This is a big instrumental soundscape kind of thing where you just got, you know, like this great audio going on. You know, the music's really good. The soundscape going on is really good. There's parts of it definitely reminds me of Rob Zombie, what Rob Zombie would actually do later, technically, with like House of a Thousand Corpses. Um, so they're really great story within the music and without any lyrics whatsoever, just within the sounds and everything being used. And then you've got Your Lies Become You, which finishes off the album. Your Lies Become You, the only reason I wish Goliath and the Vampires had finished this is Your Lies Become You remind me way too much of Baby Gutter Damerang. Damerang. I really wish I could say that better. Um, an acoustic rendition of it with different musical elements thrown into it for some different flair and some different texture. But overall, the presentation, like the lyrics are not the same, the lyrics are different as well. But the way that the overall presentation of the song is a giant ball, I guess, reminds me very much of the other one, you know. And just for that reason, you know, Your Lies Become You and Goliath and Vampires maybe could have been switched. Or Your Lies Become You could have been put in a different kind of location all the way around, unless they were trying to space it out more. I'm not sure. I had mentioned that I wouldn't have released Power Trip as one of the singles. Excuse me. I honestly probably would have went with Your Lies Become You, or possibly Baby Gotor Damarong. I'm sorry, I have butchered that every time. Um, and the one is just because I really happen to like it. Your Lies Become You I would have released because it would have been a good one maybe to pull in more of a female audience. Realistically, we gotta be honest here. I'm not gonna say misogynistic because, you know, there's nothing wrong with liking half naked women, okay, or sexy dressed women, okay. There's nothing inherently misogynistic about that. It's not like they've got them all done up in whips and chains or making them look like they're, you know, nothing more than sex toys. I mean, here they're the security here, right? I'm gonna try and justify this just to pretend that it's not overly misogynistic. Um, but when you got songs like, you know, Your Lies Become You, that one could have appealed a little more and broadened the audience a bit, I think. Either way, though, this is basically, I'm going to call it stoner metal. It's not really stoner metal, but it's kind of stoner metal. I'm going to go with it. My thoughts. My views, my opinions. Let me know what you guys think. What did you guys think of the Monster Magnet Powertrip album? Am I being too gracious? Am I not being gracious enough? That's what the comment section is for. On your way down there, check out a couple of the links that you'll find. Hit the like button, the subscribe button, the bell for notifications. Peace, love, take care.